everyone. Good evening. Welcome to your very own favorite channel. How are you all doing? So, we all know that we're already done with the concept session. Actually, it was a one-shot session on linear equation in two variables, right? In just one session, we covered all the concepts that we had and we tried out a few questions also. But today's session is about the exam-focused question, the important exam-focused questions. Yes. Good evening, Rashmi. Hi, Shivansh. Hobbies and crafts. Yes. Hi, Raju. Yes, everyone. I can see many people are joining in. Yes. Hi, Ruby. Dipanshu Yadav. Good evening. Hello, Sahij Preet. Prachi @law. Yes, everyone. So I hope the concept session that we did a couple of days before on this particular chapter, on this particular topic, I hope that was crystal clear to you, right? You have understood everything. Yes, I'm doing good. How are you all doing? Hi, Ayush, Avinash. Yes, everyone. Learn with Anant. Again, different language. Is that Japanese? Yes. Session was really good. Thank you. I'm glad that you understood everything, that you enjoyed the session. And I hope that today's session as well, you all would love it. Hi, Nitesh. Italian. Every time you come up, whenever you say hi, hello, good morning, whenever you're wishing me, you come up with in different languages. Muhammad Ashraf, Amit, Shruti, Avinash, I can see many people are joining in. All right. It's okay, Shruti. We have just started. Yes. So whatever questions I'm going to discuss today, trust me, these questions are very good from exam point of view. Also, since it's a math class, just one request, I think, which I always do, be ready with your notebooks and pens so you can also, and if possible, please keep your graphs also. If you have graph book with you, graph sheets, that would be great. You can just solve it, you can draw it, and because plotting, I think that's where mostly students get stuck. Last time also you were saying the same thing that, ma'am, plotting, we find it difficult. Vani, don't worry. Keep coming for the classes regularly. Trust me, you will see an improvement. Yes, series. But what is your actual name? Hi, Aditi. Nazima, it's not a quiz, but yes, we will be discussing questions, important questions today. Yes, Neha? Are we all ready? So before I start, I think, ANTHE, this is something that we have talked before. So if you are passionate to become a doctor or an engineer, you are at the right place. Here we will help you take the first step. So this is for classes 7th to 12th, right? Current students and the passed out. So this exam, if you have anything in your mind, let's suppose you want to go for NEET, you want to go for JEE exam, whatever, this is the exam for you. This will actually prepare you for that. The best thing is, here you can know your potential at the all India level because students from all over the India would be participating in this exam. You can get up to 100% scholarship. There would be cash rewards and 4 mock ANTHE tests. Mock tests are really important. You all agree to it, right? Even I have seen comments where students who come for the Menti, they say that they like Menti because it helps them in evaluating themselves. 17 on 20, one wrong. So it's okay, Shivan. 17 on 20, not a bad number, but still, yes, there is a scope for improvement. 24 on 40. Don't feel bad, Sneha. So wherever you have made mistakes, wherever you went wrong, please note them down somewhere. Try out those kind of questions one more time. Satyam, I'll use a little bit of Hindi also in between. Don't worry. Yes, 39 on 40. That's nice. Amazing. So this exam is conducted once a year in November. So it is conducted in both the modes, offline as well as online. Online exam dates are from 5th to 13th November and offline is from 6th to 13th November. And registration link is there in the description. You can enroll for free. Registration is absolutely free. Best part is you can win an all expense paid trip to NASA. Yes. All right, and you all know that we have started with a new series, Mission Midterms, because we want you to ace your exams. We want you to score 100%. So in the next 45 days, we have planned something for you. Chapter revisions plus note PDFs would be shared, exam-focused questions like we are discussing today, doubt-solving sessions. I hope you all are aware of it, that we are coming up with the doubt-solving sessions now. So I want each one of you, if you have any doubts in any of the chapters, any concepts, you can always post that in the Google form, which is there in the description. Post your doubts there. So once we come up with the doubt solving session, we will include those questions as well. One shot marathons, and yes, complete chapter quiz is going to be there. But for all this, you will have to subscribe the channel, right? See, complete package you are getting here, isn't it? Quickly, everyone, the students who are new here, Pritesh, Shruti, thank you. Nazima, Satyam, please, Satyam, I think you are new here. First class hai abhi, right? So quickly subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon so that you keep getting notifications about the upcoming sessions. Hi Archit, hi Manju Tushar, I think you are new here. Sidra, @law. So in this 45 days, you are getting so many things over here, right? Yes, Sidra? So students who are new here, quickly subscribe to the channel. Jay Prakash, Muskan, 10th. Thank you, Shruti. Study plan. Are we all ready? Shall we start with the sessions? Are we ready with our notebooks and pens? Yes, everyone? Anant. So when you write this statement, you're actually reminding me that I'm not new here. No, Nazima. Devansh, Pritesh, Sahajpreet, everyone ready? Yes. Not defined. 0 for a degree for a zero polynomial. That's not defined. All right. So let's get started. Here we have our first question. I want each one of you, hi Prompt Insan. Yes, I want each one of you to try these questions along with me. Trust me, but in just 45 minutes, 50-minute session, you will be thorough with this chapter. If you are solving with me, don't just watch the session, try solving simultaneously. All right. Let's start with the first question. Draw the graph of the following linear equation in two variables. This is a very simple equation, x plus y equals to 4. To draw the graph, what do we need? First of all, we always need the solutions. We need the coordinates, right? Yes, Muskan? Yes, everyone. So first, we have to look for the solutions. We have to look for the points to draw the graph. Yes, everyone. I want from each one of you, points can be different. Yes, Anand, solutions, points, coordinate, whatever you want, you can call it. Yes. So, basically, the points over here, the coordinates would be those values of x and y which satisfy this equation. Let's suppose if I put x0 over here. Generally, I would suggest you please pick simpler values. Try avoiding decimals, try avoiding fractions. Right? For every different value of x, you will get a unique value for y, right? If x is 0, let's suppose if I put x as 0 over here, if x is 0, what is y going to be? Y is going to be 4 minus 0, which is nothing but actually 4. So y is going to be 4 here. Is this visible yellow color? I don't think so, right? So y is going to be 4. Yes, correct Prompt Insan. Yes. Archit, I can see that you have mention the points. So points could be different. It's not hard and fast rule that whatever solution I am finding, your solution will also be the same. But how to check that our graph is correct? It will always be a straight line. If your graph is passing through all the 3 points, if it is a straight line, then it's absolutely correct. All right. Your answers may vary here. Now let's suppose if y over here is 0. So what would be the value of x in that case? That's going to be 4. So if y over here is 0, x is going to be 4. Now let's suppose yes, Prompt Insan, correct. Yes, Raju, that could also be the answer. Let's suppose if x over here is 1. If x is 1, what is y going to be? So that's going to be 1 plus y equals to 4. Y is going to be 4 minus 1. That's 3. So simply we can say here if x is 1, y is 3. We have got 3 points. X 100, y 96. It's correct, Anand. It's just that I would still suggest you please try picking up simpler values. Correct, Vani. You got the straight line. Alright, so we have the points with us. We draw the x-axis, we draw the y-axis, and now we will be plotting the points here. This is 0, 4, 1, 3, 4, 0. The straight line has to pass through all of these 3 points. If it is passing through all the 3 points, then means yes, your graph is correct. And always write the equation on the line here. X plus y equals to 4 like this. You have to mark the axis, x-axis, y-axis, origin. Everything has to be marked. Coordinates have to be marked. There are marks for each and everything. Yes, Satyam. Graph plot करना है x-axis, y-axis. Yes, Jujnasu. No, I'm not ignoring anyone. Points plot करने हैं आपको. Coordinates plot करने हैं. Straight lines सारे points से pass करना चाहिए. It has to pass through all the points. Yes, Prompt Insan. x2, y2 is also correct. Yes. I hope this question is clear to everyone. No one has doubts in finding out the solutions in plotting. Always look for 3 solutions. Yes. 3 solutions are enough. Find cubes without solving. Nazima, this is a particular question from a different chapter. So please, you can post that, you can post that question in the Google form that is attached in the description. Kabhi nahi bhulega, yeah? Ma'am, how we know there is 3 solutions? Neha, whenever you have to plot a graph, we always have to find 3 solutions. Not 2, not even 4. Only 3 solutions, always. Alright? Crystal clear. Let's move ahead to the next question. Question number 2. Yamini and Fatima, 2 students of class 9th of a school, together contributed rupees 100. Together they have contributed. I don't know how much Yamini has contributed, how much Fatima has contributed towards the Prime Minister's Relief Fund to help the earthquake victims. Write a linear equation which satisfies this data. Draw the graph of the same. So first of all, we have to frame the equation, right? Let's suppose one of them is contributing X, another one is contributing Y rupees. Correct, Anant? Yes, that's the equation. Yes, Nazima. Rashmi, absolutely right. That's the right equation. So this is the equation. Now what do we need to do? We need to find 3 solutions, right, for this. Here it's showing 4, doesn't matter. 4 is not required. You can look for only 3. 3 is fine. Alright, so let's suppose if X is 0. Right? What is my equation? Let me write the equation here. I have X plus Y equals to 100. If X is 0, what is Y going to be? That's simple. Y is going to be 100. Correct. If X is 0, Y is going to be 100. What if Y is 0 now? If Y is 0, what is X going to be? Simple. That is also going to be 100. Right? What else? Yes, correct. 50, 50. If X is 50, I think no need to solve this. This is very simple. If X is 50, Y is also going to be 50. Any other value? Any other? 4 solutions are not needed. I'm just showing you. Yes. Yes, Jijnasu, equation reducible. Right. You're talking about that one. That is deleted. Ma'am, question 7. All right. So this is clear. Yes, 0, 100, 50, 50. What else? Yes, everyone. No, Satyam. This is for grade 9th. Yes, 40, 60, correct. If X is 40, let's say, so Y is going to be 60 or 60, 40, vice versa, same thing. We have the solutions. Are we ready to plot the graph? Yes, everyone. Are we ready with the graphs? Let's quickly plot it. Draw the axis, X-axis, Y-axis. You can mark the points. Yes, you can take it like this as well. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, doesn't matter. You can see the coordinates are marked here. The straight line is passing through all the points. It has to pass through all the points. And always write the equation on this. So the equation was X plus Y equals to 100. This is important. See these small things that I'm telling you, please note them down somewhere. These are very important where we generally lose marks. Right? And then at the end we feel, oh, I knew the entire question. Why I lost half mark here? Why 1 mark is deducted here? At the rate law, yes, that will also do. 1090 is also fine. Can we take value of X as 1? Yes, absolutely, Sneha. You can take that, but in that case, Y would be 99. Plotting might be a little difficult for you, but yes, that is correct. Yes, Nazima. Correct prompt insan. You can take that 199. Jijnasu, don't worry. Now that I've started with this chapter, linear equations, then we'll pick up the next one. Like this. So keep coming for the classes. All the syllabus, I mean the entire, whatever you have in your syllabus, that will be covered. Yes, prompt insan, 2,98 can also be taken. As I said, there is no hard and fast rule. It's not that the values that you are picking up, I'll pick up the same value. Values that you are picking up, your friend would pick up the same value. Yes. So solutions can be different, but it has to be correct. How to check it is correct? If all the, if all the 3 coordinates are lying on the straight line, then you can say, yes, it is correct. Yes, Anant. 75, 25, 397, all are correct. All right, so let's move ahead to the next question, question number 3. Find the value of k if x comma 2 and y equals to 1 is a solution of the equation 2x plus 3y equals to k. This is a simple question though, but the concept that we are using here, these type of questions you come across in the paper a lot, many times, and I've seen students making mistakes here. They're not able to understand what to do here actually. It's very simple. Anant, at the rate law, please, that is correct, 1,99.9, but I would still say avoid decimals. Please avoid decimals. Please avoid fractions. Yes, Jishnasu, we will be doing that. Chandan, chamak gaya. Yes? All right, great. So 2x plus 3y equals to k. What does this mean? I hope I made you clear this thing in the last session also when we did the concept session. Whenever question says that these are the solutions to the equation, or question says that it satisfies the equation, when you come across such words, that means when I put x here, when I put y here, the values of x and y, it should satisfy the entire equation. So let's do one thing. Let's replace x with 2 and let's replace y with 1. What do we get? 2 times 2 plus 3 times 1 equals to k. That's 4 plus 3 equals to k. So k is going to be equal to 7. Yes, @law, Dipanshu. Yes, you are correct. Yes, Anant, Aditi, Archit, you all are right. This is correct. So we have understood this. No doubts. Yes, Sahijpreet, Devansh. Shall I move ahead to the next question? Ax plus by plus c equals to 0. Anant, this is an expression. When I write equal to 0, that becomes the standard form for linear equation in 2 variables. Yes. Ma'am, we can change the value now. Which value are we talking about? Which value can we change? Sorry, I'm not able to understand the question. Prompt insan. Which value are we talking about? Which value can you change here? I mean the value of x and y is given. Yes. Algebra is basically, I would say, math, whatever topics you see here, this algebra, this trigonometry and all, like whatever it is, whether geometry, you don't realize it, but we actually use it in our everyday life. Ma'am, we can change the value of x and y? No, you cannot change it because according to the question, it is specifying that we have to find that value of k where this is a solution of the equation. So you cannot change it here, right? I hope this is clear. Here, we cannot change it because we need to look for that value of y wherein these are satisfying it. It's okay, Jijnashu, but at least the doubts, whatever, whether it's a silly doubt, whatever it is, it has to be cleared. You should always ask. Don't hesitate in asking doubts. Yes, everyone? Clear? All right. Yes, solutions don't take time, but yes, graph does because you have to draw it. It has to be neat and clean. Everything has to be mentioned. All right, let's move ahead. Everybody's like, please, 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 aage chalo. Next one. Now, from the choices given below, choose the equation whose graph is given in the figure. These kind of questions many times are asked. I tell you a simple way to do it. This is the graph that you're given, right? Now, they're asking which is the right equation out of these 4 is for this graph. So, you see, there are 3 coordinates on this graph. -1, 1, 0, 0, 1, -1. All the 3 coordinates, all the 3 points. First check, all the 3 points are satisfying which of these equations? All of 3 of them has to satisfy it. Yes? Okay. So, one by one, I'm going to pick up the equations. If I pick up first one, where y is equal to x. I know one thing. If x is -1, y cannot be equal to 1. LHS is not equal to RHS. So, since this is not a solution for this, definitely this can't be the answer. You do not have to check for the other points because all 3, as I said, has to satisfy that. So basically, I'm explaining in Hindi one more time for the ones who are finding it difficult to understand. Graph आपको given है, आपके पास equations given है. आपको check करना है ये graph इन चारों में से किस equation का है. Right? So तीनों points, all the 3 points, all the 3 coordinates, तीनों coordinates जिस equation को satisfy करेंगे, that particular equation would be the equation for this graph. Yes? Now let's check for this one. X plus y equal to 0. Let's put here x is -1, y is 1. Yes, answer is 0. LHS is equal to RHS. This one is okay. Let's check for 0, 0. So if x is 0, y is 0. Yes, again, RHS would be 0. This also satisfies 1, -1. If x is 1, y is -1. Positive, negative cancels out. You get 0. Yes. So all the 3 coordinates here are satisfying this equation. So definitely second one is the answer. Yes, Aditi, Jayant, Rashmi. Anyone, if you have any doubts? Yes, Neha Parmar. I hope this is clear now. Yes, Dipanshu, correct. X plus y. Right, Archit? Yes. That's a required equation. Yes, English also I'll be using in between, Jijnashu. Don't worry about that. I don't know Tamil. Super clear. Yes, no doubts. Now, if you come across such kind of questions in the paper where you have to check for the correct equation for the graph, I'm sure you all will be able to do it. Yes, my creativity. Thank you. Right? But remember one thing, all 3 of them has to satisfy it. Yes, everyone, crystal clear. All right. Let's move ahead to the next question now. Question number 5. The cost of a notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Write a linear equation in two variables to represent this statement. We just have to write a linear equation in two variables this time. Cost of notebook is twice the cost of a pen. Let's suppose if the cost of the pen over here, of the notebook here is X and pen is Y. So, as per the equation, cost of notebook is means, as I said, I think I told you this thing in the previous session also. You just have to do the literal translation of the statement is, you can replace that with equal to 2 times cost of pen. Right? So, X would be equals to twice of Y, X minus 2Y equal to 0. That's the linear equation for this. Correct, Dipanshu, Nazima, Prakash. Yes. Nazima, you can write it in the standard form. Take 2Y to the other side. Correct. Vani, that is also, you are saying 2 times y. 2 times y equal to x, yes. So people who are saying x equal to 2y or 2y equal to x, that is correct. But to write it in the standard form, please take everything on one side. Raju, 2x minus y equal to 0. That means you are assuming the cost of notebook over here. Yes. You are assuming the variables in a different way. Sneha, this is simple. Question is saying you have to represent this in linear equation in two variables. Two variables I have to assume. Let's suppose cost of notebook is X, cost of pen is Y. Question says cost of notebook, I am writing cost of notebook, is means equal to, twice means 2, cost of pen. Let's just put everything here. Cost of notebook is X is equals to 2 times cost of pen, that's Y. So X equal to 2Y, that means X minus 2Y. Rohan, all right. Correct. X equal to 2y, right. Prompt insan. Yes, absolutely. You can take, ma'am, what if cost is given? Cost is given for what? For which one? For one of them? Yes, if cost is given for one of them, then we don't need to make a linear equation in two variables in that case. Yes, everyone. Let's suppose question is like this. The cost of a notebook and a pen is rupees 60. So how will I make the equation in that case? Cost of a notebook and cost of a pen together, the cost of a notebook and cost of a pen together is 60. Then equation would be like this. Or if it is a, let's suppose equation is this. The cost of a notebook and the cost of twice a pen together is 60. It would be like this. Is that what you are asking? Yes. You want us to make IIT JEE playlist. So every week we put some questions on the channel, some IIT JEE questions where you also, I mean, you can also solve those questions using the basic concepts, right? I hope you all enjoy that. This is clear? Yes? All right. So I picked up different examples randomly just to make you understand. All right. Let's move ahead to the next question now. Question number 6. Which of the following options is true and why? Y equal to 3x plus 5 has. Please, we do not have to mug up such questions. I know that you might feel that, ma'am, these are the questions we have in the book. But please understand what they mean actually, because when the question is slightly twisted, we end up making errors there, right? We get confused. So let's understand this. Which is actually true for this? People are saying infinitely many. Can we know the reason? Do we know the reason why it is infinitely many solutions? Because every time you think this thing, let's try to find out the solutions for this. If you see, let's suppose if I put here x as, let's suppose if I put x here as 0. Let's put x as 0. What will I get? I'll get y as 5. Correct? So if I'm putting x as 0, y is 5. For a different value of x, I got a unique value of y. Let's suppose if I put over here, if I put x over here as 1, what is y going to be? Y is going to be 3 plus 5, that's 8. So when x is 1, y is 8. Similarly, any other value? Yes. Correct. Every time. In fact, if you want, you can put y also something here, right? But that will give you in fractions, doesn't matter. Let's suppose here, if I put x over here as 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. 6 plus 5 will give you 11. So that means when this is 2, this is 11. Similarly, if x is 3 over here, so 3 times 3 is 9. 9 plus 5, 14. That's 14. So for every different value of x, you are getting a unique value for y. Correct? That's why we can say that this has infinitely many solutions. Concept clear? I know you all knew the answer. Everybody was answering it. But the main thing I want to understand is you all understood the concept. Even if you come across a slightly different one, you will be able to answer such questions. Right? Yes, everyone? Yes, Aradhya, you have missed 6 questions till now, but that's okay. Recorded session would be there. You can watch whatever part you have missed later on. Yes, all right. All right. Let's move ahead to the next question, question number 7. Now you will tell me the concept that we are going to use here. If the point 3, 4 lies on the graph of the equation 3y equal to ax plus 7, find the value of a. Question is specifying what does this statement means first. That this point lies on the graph of this. This is a linear equation in 2 variables. The graph would be a straight line. This point is lying on the straight line. What does this mean? That means this point satisfies this equation. Yes, Aradhya. When we will replace x over here with 3 and y over here with 4, it should satisfy it. Correct. And then let's put it here. So we replace x with 3 here, y with 4. So 3 times 4 equals to a times 3 plus 7. 3 times 4 is 12. This is 3a plus 7. So 3a is 12 minus 7, 3a is 5, a is going to be 5 by 3. I hope you all have understood the meaning of this, this statement that this point lies on the graph. It satisfies the equation. These are the solutions of the equation. All of them mean the same thing. Anant, no need to give in decimals. You can leave this answer in fractions also. That works. Yes, Aradhya, Sahijpreet, Dipanshu. Yes, everyone. I hope this is clear. No doubts? Yes, no. Yes, Aradhya says yes. Aviral, yes, that's right. Amit, Pritesh, Sneha. One more time. So Sneha, question is mentioning that the graph of this equation, this is linear equation in 2 variables. What their graph, how their graph looks like, it's always a straight line. Question says this point is lying on the graph. It's lying on the graph. That means it should satisfy this graph. It should satisfy this equation. If it satisfies the equation, let's replace this x over here with 3 and y with 4. Simplify the equation. You will get the value for a. Yes, Jay Prakash. Super clear. Yeah. Advay clear. Aviral, no doubt. Tanmay, yes. You have a doubt. Yes, you can ask whatever doubt you have. Abel, Prompt Insan, Aradhya. Yes, they are the solutions of the equation. You can say that. No doubt, Archit. Yes, Devanshi is clear. Very easy. Chamak gaya, Chandan. Got it. Great. Pritesh, Tanmay. Yes, Rashmi. But see, the concepts are important. Mohammad Ashraf, Alina, everyone. I'm assuming that nobody has doubt in this question. So shall we move ahead? Yes, come on, quickly give me thumbs ups in the chat. Yes, Vani, Aditi, no doubts, clear. Now, this is French, I guess. Yes, Anant? Is it so? Correct me if I'm wrong. Pritesh, hobbies and crafts. Amit, Rohan, yes, Advay, Chandan, Jijnasu. Speed बढ़ा लो, huh? All right, Tanmay, this is clear. Question number 8. Let's move ahead. The taxi fare in a city is as follows. For the first kilometer, I think this is one question where students generally get stuck in making the equation. Right? They generally try mugging up. So no mugging up. Let's understand this. So taxi fare we are talking about. For the first kilometer, the fare is rupees 8. Okay. So for first kilometer, we know that for first kilometer, fare is fixed. 8 rupees we have to give. Let's suppose I take a taxi. I'm taking a taxi. Taxi driver tells me that, ma'am, for the first kilometer, you have to pay rupees 8. Okay, I'm thinking I have to pay him rupees 8. Okay. Now for the subsequent distance, it's rupees 5 per kilometer. That means whatever distance I'm going to cover after that 1 kilometer, he will charge me 5 rupees per kilometer for that. Yes? Okay, so taking the distance, question is already specifying what you have to assume. Taking the distance, total distance covered as x and fare as y, we have to write a linear equation. So here we are making an equation for the total fare. Total fare is going to be equals to what? Let's frame an equation for that. Total fare has to be represented by y. This is what question says. Okay. Now for the first kilometer, I have to pay rupees x. I have to pay rupees 8. That is fixed. Okay. After that, let's suppose I am covering 10 kilometers. Okay, I have already paid for 1 kilometer, that is rupees 8. Now I'm only going to pay for the rest 9 kilometers. First tell me, is that clear? Are you able to understand this much part? Then I'll frame the equations. Yes, everyone? Yes, Nazima. But it's slightly, 5 is missing there. Oh, Aradhya. Chandan, you want me to repeat. So, let's suppose question is saying you have to frame the equation for total fare. Total fare का equation बनाना है, right? Total fare we are representing with y. We don't know what the total fare is. Now this is fixed. That for the first kilometer, that is fixed, you have to pay ₹8. After that, let's suppose total 10 kilometers I have to cover. I have already paid for 1 kilometer. Now I'm only going to pay for the rest 9 kilometers. What is that going to be? That is ₹5 per kilometers, right? So I'll multiply that 9 kilometers with 5. Correct. Sahij, Preet, Anant, Shivansh, it is incorrect. Rashmi, I'll tell you why. Okay. So total distance over here is what? That is x. I already paid for what? 1 kilometer. How much distance is left? X minus 1 is left now. Correct. Yes, Dhairya. X minus 1 is left. Question is saying for subsequent distance, you have to pay ₹5 per kilometer. So I'll multiply this subsequent distance with 5. Yes. So equation is going to be what? 8 plus 5x minus 5. So y would be equal to 5x plus 3. Who said y is equals to 5x plus 3? 5x minus y plus 3. Yes, Devansh, that will do. Understood, Sahijpreet, Chandan. Yes, everyone, come on, quickly give me thumbs up if this is clear so that we can move ahead. Then we will find out the solutions here and we'll draw the graph. Geet Gaming. Geet Gaming. So, for the first kilometer, it is fixed. You have to pay ₹8, right? Now, total distance question is saying is x, right? So, I've already paid for 1 kilometer. How much distance is left? X minus 1 is left. And for every kilometer you have to pay, for every subsequent distance that you are covering, you have to pay ₹5. So I'll multiply this with 5, definitely, and I have to add 8 to it for that first kilometer. Yes, clear 1,000 times, great. And simplify this, you get this value. Yes, Alina, Chandan, clear. Anabia, Nivedita, yes, everyone, come on. Adve, this is not okay, Adve, because you are not multiplying 5 with x minus 1. X minus 1 is the distance, right? Okay, understand this thing. Some of you are saying, ma'am, is this correct? This is incorrect because this is the total fare here, which is the cost basically. It is cost. This is what? This is also the cost. I'm writing here cost. This is also the cost, but this is distance. Once you multiply this with 5, then it will become cost. When you are equating something on both the sides, quantities have to be same. You cannot equate cost with the distance, right? Thank you, Nazima. Renuka, I hope this is clear. Who asked this question? I guess Adve. I hope this is clear now. Aditi, we have 2 Aditis here now. Y equal to 3 plus 5x. Yes, absolutely ho sakta hai after solving it, after simplifying. Yes, any other doubt? In this equation, chamak gaya, crystal clear. Great. Adve, clear. Yes, clear now. Great. Let's move ahead now. So, we have formed the linear equation. What is our equation now? Equation is y equals to 8 plus x minus 1 times 5. So, on simplification, what we got here? That was 5x plus 3. So, we have formed the linear equation, diamond clear. Great. Now, we need the solutions to plot the graph. So, what do? We have y equals to 5x plus 3, right? Let's suppose x is 0. Let's put x 0 here. Yes, everyone. If x is 0, y is going to be 3, right? Let's suppose if y is 0 here. Y is 0. So, what is x going to be? X going to be minus 3 by 5. Minus 3 by 5 is nothing but that's minus 0.6. Still, I would say avoid decimals. Here, I have used it. Still, avoid decimals. Another value could be what? Yes, everyone. Another value could be what? Let's suppose x is 1. So, y is going to be 8. Any values. Like there could be many values. You know that. It will have infinitely many solutions. Yes, Anand, correct. So, all we have to do is just plot these points on the graph. Like here, we have taken minus 0.5, 0.5. That will also do. That is also correct. So, here we have this graph, x-axis, y-axis. Points are plotted here. You can see that all of them are all the points are lying on the graph, right? That means these are the solutions of this graph. These are satisfying the equation. Yes, Anant, one doubt. So here I'll write the equation y equals to 5x plus 3. As I said, this is important. Writing the equation on the line. 0, 3, 1, 8, 2, 13. Yes, Archit, that is fine. Yes. Any doubts? Nazima 2. What is 2? You mean 2 solutions? No, 3 solutions we have to make. 1 month course @law. Are you talking about the midterm series, like what all we are going to cover there? Is that what you're trying to ask? Yes. Students who are asking about the SST sessions, English sessions, don't worry about that. I would just request you, please subscribe the channel, hit the bell icon. You will keep getting notifications about the sessions. Clear? Devansh, no doubt. Ma'am, you say not take fraction. When I say not take fraction, that does not mean taking fractions is incorrect, taking decimals is incorrect. I'm just saying try avoiding them, right? Because I don't want you to make any errors, any mistakes. Try avoiding them. You can pick other values also, right? Let's suppose instead of this, I can pick up these values as well. This is my equation, 5x plus 3. Why can't I pick up simpler values? Let's say x is 1, so y is going to be 8, right? x1 by 8, a simple value. Let's suppose x is 2, that's going to be 10. Okay, that might be hidden behind me. So that is 10 plus 3, y is going to be 13. So x is 2, y is 13. Pick simple values. Avoid decimals. It is not incorrect. It's just that plotting might be difficult for you, right? I can't come any. Komal, it should, okay, Komal, hit the bell icon, then you would get the notifications. Thank you, Priyani. Yes, this is clear, everyone. Shall I move ahead to the next question? Now we know how to frame the equations. We have understood these type of questions, how to plot the graph. 3 solutions are required. Okay, x2 and y13. If x is 2, y is 13. y13, okay, my graph, on my graph, it will be somewhere here. Here we have taken values till 3 only. Let's suppose y13 is somewhere here. Let's say, I'm just assuming it. x2 and y13 will come here. x2, y13. I hope, Shivansh, this is clear now. This is just randomly I have plotted it. This is not exact. You just extend it. 13 would be somewhere like this. Yes, Shivansh, I hope this is clear now. All right. Yes, next, let's move ahead to the next question. Question number 9. In countries like USA and Canada, temperature is measured in Fahrenheit. Yes. No, Anant, 3 are sufficient. 3 are sufficient. 4 are not needed. Whereas in countries like India, it is measured in Celsius. Here is a linear equation that converts Fahrenheit to Celsius. I hope you all are aware of this relationship between Fahrenheit and Celsius, right? If the temperature is 95 degrees Fahrenheit, what is the temperature in Celsius? In Fahrenheit, it is given. Okay, let's substitute it. Question itself mentions temperature is 95 degrees in Fahrenheit. Let's substitute. Let's replace this F with 95. Okay, now I need to find out the value of C that is representing Celsius here. Yes, everyone. Okay, so here what do we get? First, I'll take 32 to the other side. Yes, that's going to be equals to 9 by 5 C. This would be what? This would be 63 equals to 9 by 5 C. 9 times 1, 9 times 7. So C is going to be equals to what? C is going to be equals to 7 times 5. That's going to be 35 degrees. So 35 degrees Celsius is the temperature in. Yes, correct. Archit, 86 Fahrenheit. How come you're getting this? Did you by chance substituted replace C with the 95? Is that so? Yes, 35 is the answer. All right. Let's move ahead to the next part. If the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius. Now, if it is 0 degrees Celsius, what is the temperature in Fahrenheit? This is the first part. If the temperature is 0 degree Fahrenheit, what is the temperature in Celsius? A good question. Let's solve this much part first. If it is 0 degrees Celsius, let's replace Celsius with 0. If I replace this with 0, what will happen? Anything multiplied with 0 gives you 0 only. So this is F equals to 0 plus 32, right? That's going to give you 32. So value of F, that's going to be 32 degrees Fahrenheit for this one. Correct? Temperature in Fahrenheit is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes. If the temperature is 0 degree Fahrenheit, now we have to find the value for C. So that means if it is 0 degree Fahrenheit, this is 0. This is 9 by 5 C plus 32. Minus 32 equals to 9 by 5 C. This is going to be equals to what? Now, minus 32 times 5 upon 9. Yes, everyone. Correct. What it is going to be? Minus 160 by 9. Yes, minus 160 by 9. Minus 17 by 0.8. 0.8, 0.77, doesn't matter, right? So that's going to be, here it is going to be equals to, I'm writing it here, minus 160 by 9. That's minus 17.8 degrees Celsius. Right, absolutely. We all have understood. I can see that in the chat. Everybody has understood it. Advay, Shivansh, Alina. Yes. Jitnashu, why Fahrenheit? Because the relationship is already given here between Fahrenheit and Celsius. That's why we are using it. Minus 160/9. Shivansh, you have to convert that into decimals. Yes. All right. Yes, Bhuvnesh, you just replace x with 2k minus 3 and y with the k plus 2. Simplify this, you will get the value of k. All right, let's move ahead to the next part. All right, I think I have solved the previous one here only. Ideally, it was supposed to be solved here. I'm just writing it down here that the final answer over here is going to be minus 17.8 degrees Celsius, right? So we have simplified this as well. Let's move ahead. Is there a temperature which is numerically the same in both Fahrenheit Celsius? So we are looking for that value of temperature where both Fahrenheit and Celsius are equal. What is that value? Question itself says they both are equal. So let's substitute, let's equate them. Fahrenheit is equal to Celsius. So I can do one thing here. Let's replace this with C or C with F, same thing. This is with C, so 9/5C plus 32. This is going to be C minus 9/5C equals 232. Now let's take LCM. What do you get? You get 5C minus 9C/5 equals 232. This is minus 4C/5 equals 232. This gets cancelled. What do you get? You get minus 40 degrees Celsius. This is minus 40 degrees Celsius. That means minus 40 degrees is the value where both of them, yes, Fahrenheit and Celsius are going to be equal. Any doubts? Yes, everyone. Minus 40 degrees would be the value. So that's the final value where both of them are going to be equal. Yes, Vani. Question is saying when temperature, at what temperature both of them will be equal. Yes, Anant, I'm explaining again. So either you replace F with C or C with F, same thing. दोनों को F और C को equate करना है. Question is saying they're numerically same. So I replaced F with C. So C is going to be equal to 9/5C plus 32. I took 9/5C on the other side. I get this. We have minus 4C/5 equal to 32. What do you get? Minus 40 degree. So it is that temperature where both Fahrenheit and Celsius values are going to be equal. Yes, Komal, this is clear. Aditi, Anant, yes, everyone. Pritesh, any doubts? Quickly, if you have any doubt, Vani, clear. Yes, Aditi, clear. Mohammad Ashraf, Ahmed. Yes, Archit, this is what it mentions, that Celsius and Fahrenheit are numerically equal here. Super clear, yes. Rohan, Pritesh, no doubt. Chandan, no doubt. Mohammad Ashraf, clear? No doubt. Yes, everyone, I can see. Yes, Deepak. So question is specifying that this is not hard, Shivansh, this is simple. Understand this. Question is saying that both Celsius and Fahrenheit are equal, right? There is one temperature. When they are equal, so we don't know what that temperature is. We are just basically substituting that F is equal to C. Either you can replace C with F or F with C. One of them has to be replaced. And then just simplify it. This is the main thing that we have to do here. After that, it's only simplification. Okay, you want hard questions. Don't worry, we'll come up with some challenging questions. Or generally, we do post some challenging questions on our channel also. I hope you all try solving them. Yeah, I hope you all find them interesting. You just came back from school, Purna. Easy one. All right. Let's move ahead now to the next question, question number 10. Give the geometric representations of y equal to 3 as an equation in 1 variable and 2 variable. Trust me, this is an important type from examination point of view. A lot of time this is asked. Use the concept of drawing here in 1 variable and 2 variables. What does this mean? When we say in 1 variable, you have to plot that on the number line. Only 1 variable is involved. When we say 2 variables, you have to plot in the Cartesian plane. That means a graph has to be plotted. Okay, so let's plot this on the number line here. In 1 variable, y is 3. This is the number line. Okay, that's how you plot the number line. Y is 3 here. So where is 3? This is 3. That's how you just have to highlight that point, right? Like this. You just have to write y equals to 3. This is in 1 variable. Correct? Only 1 variable could be used here. Yes, you're right. Now when it says in 2 variables, So we know that this is the general form of the linear equation in two variables. You have to plot it on the Cartesian plane. So let's first look for the values here. If you remember, I discussed this same concept in the previous session also. Y is 3. That is fixed. Every time y is going to be 3, no matter what the value of x here is. Let's suppose x is 0. Let's suppose x is 1. Let's suppose x is 2. Let's say x is minus 1. Doesn't matter what the value of x is. The value of y remains the same. Correct. Yes. X can be. X could be, yes. We could put different values of x for the same value for y. Right? You have to understand this thing. Y equal to 3. Yes, that is fixed here. Now you just have to plot this on the graph. Like I said, you can pick different values. Value of y would be same. This is the Cartesian plane. Yes, we have x-axis, y-axis, y dash. This is y here. This is y and this is y dash. Okay, there is a slight error here. Now this is x 0, 3. This is 1, 3. This is 2, 3. You can see that this line y, 3 is parallel to x-axis. We have discussed the same concept in the previous session also. Right? Correct, Advay? X could be any number. X could be anything. 1000 also. Right? Minus 1000 also. But we will pick up simpler values, smaller values. We will avoid decimals so that we do not make any errors. You want me to come up with hard questions. If I come up with hard questions, you would say that, ma'am, ये तो बहुत difficult है. Yeah? Y is remaining same because question is itself saying that y is equal to 3. That is our equation. The value of y is fixed here. That is given. You cannot change it. If you put it here, ax plus by plus c equal to 0, think about it. You don't have the constant value. That is 0. Value of y over here, that is fixed already. That y is equal to 3. No matter what the value of x is. Here, even if I write y is 3, it's saying no matter what the value of x is. Even if I put 0x here, right? X as 0 over here in this equation, does that matter? Even if I put x as 1 over here, it will not matter. Y equal to 3 will always be parallel to the x-axis. Nahi bolenge, you want difficult ones. So I hope this concept is clear. Correct, Vaibhav. Any value for x, even if it is negative, positive, doesn't matter. Next time, hard questions. Don't worry, we'll come up with some challenging questions for you. Then you will say, ma'am, बहुत hard hai. This is very difficult. Y is fixed, Purna. Yes, y is fixed. Y is going to be equal to 3 only every time. You keep changing values for x. Yes. I hope this is clear. Yes, everyone. Correct. In that case, B would be that. Right. All right. So that was the last question. But still, we have a question for you that you can try out after the class. Find the value of k where a is minus 1, b is 4 is the solution of the equation. Now you know the meaning of this term. And you have to look for the right answer. Try this out and let us know your answers in the comment section. Yes. All right. So I think this goes without saying. We got you covered. So many things we have planned for you from every Monday to Friday to make you exam ready. Now that your midterms are coming, so we are again coming back with our mini learning program. So again, it is free, but it is only free for the first 1000 users every week. So again, you just have to use the code YTFIRST and you can get 3 sessions absolutely free of cost. You remember we started this a couple of weeks before. Now again, we have come up with this because we know that your midterms are coming. So this is going to be really helpful for you and don't forget to use the code YTFIRST. Yes, 3 sessions absolutely free of cost. All right. And you know that something interesting is coming up for you on August 14, 2022. But we'll be announcing that on August 7. Yes, everyone. And we have a dedicated Telegram community for 9th to 10th graders. Link is there in the description. Now, you can ask anything live from your teachers every Friday at 3 p.m. Homework poll quiz is going to be there. Participate in that and win special mentions and goodies from BYJU'S. Yes, you've got BYJU'S bag. Wow. Yes, everyone. So, link is there in the description. People who are new here, please do join it. Link for ANTHE is also given in the description. Wow, Vaibhav. It's going to help you next year. Thank you, Aditi. Au revoir, right? That's French. See, Anand, now even I am also learning it. So quickly hit the like button if you're liking this session. Share it with your friends also in your full groups. And do subscribe the channel. Hit the bell icon. All right. So I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.